It's a bit of a headache getting our colleagues to actually strap them down and actually make them teach, but the results are worth it. So we understand that students learn best by doing, and first and foremost puts the students at the heart of everything we do.
Thank you, Carol, for that. Personalities on the days who are so fantastic. The journeys have been incredible. Our chief guest, as you know, needs no introduction, and I did get a little bit of the net, and I tried to condense it, so it's just about 6 pages. Bharat Ke Shaheed and Gumrah with Reena Roy and Danny. Then he turned himself to film writer in 73 and sold various scripts to leading directors like Prakash of that time, like Prakash Mehra and Dulal Guha. Only that film has a stamp either.
To share my views, to be here, to know that this kind of professional school with a lot of depth, knowledge and experience are happening now. And I have always been professing for so many years that India needs minimum 1,000 students, 1,000 institutes all over India. If we have to raise the standard of thinking, mentality, civilizations, culture, and which we are suffering all the time. And I'm very happy to be here with you. And I always thought, for a change, Mr. Naseeruddin Shah will speak first and then I will copy him. But he has given me the responsibility to talk about it. Well, I think we all know what education means. And we all know that how media education is so important in today's terms, when the communication has become so easy, from king to pauper, a poor man to prime minister, you can communicate. But what you want to communicate? Media is a device, and we are having tools, technology, which we are training students here. But what we are communicating is the most important part of our education. This is what I always feel. What is the content? What is the thought? What is the philosophy behind it? Is more important than the tools. Technology and tools will always happen and come. Hamesha, they will always give you surprise. Whether my mother was writing me a 5 pages letter to me, which I used to preserve and used to read twice, and used to get the best of the things from her and uplift my life. Now I'm getting SMS from my daughter and my wife. You see, that I feel that she is too restless and so quick to tell me anything in 140 words and 200 words. So what I feel the technology has brought us to the easy and fastest communication, but what we are losing is the soul part of it. You see, and that we have every teacher, every school must keep this in mind, that we are responsible not to teach only the technology, on the best of technology and with facilities or tools. We have to build them as a human of that kind, which is, we call it an ideal man. So unless and until we build them up as a person, how they should think, they should not depend on the technology. Most important thing is not a knowledge. Most important thing is intelligence and wisdom and spirituality. For most important thing is the soul. Even I perform, Naseeruddin performs. Why he is the greatest actor today? Because he performs through soul. They are more handsome and they are taller people than him. But when he performs, he performs. Right? Yes. And why I am a super hit director? Because I perform through soul. Yes. Thank you. It's a mutual admiration society we have. Nasir happens to be my junior from Pune Film Institute, so we are friends and we love each other. And trust me, I cannot forget when I have formed an institute, set up an institute like Whistling Woods, and I'm proud of it. more than whatever movies I made, good, bad, ugly. And I'm more proud of that I have established and set up an institute. And it would be with that quality that Nasir was the first person. He was the first person to support me when the building was under construction, and I brought him there. And he said, well, this is called a real beginning. This is called a real attempt, and I'm going to do that. And he set up our acting studio, acting classes, and he devoted his time for 3 years constantly. And he did not charge a single rupees. Can you beat that? In spite of me being a rich. So when such people come, bring such people to your institute, bring people who are meaningful, who understand the importance of this kind of genuine training. Let us not make a mushroom school just for money, You are responsible for you are the real architect of the next generation. When you say the younger generation is architect of India, but you are the architect of the younger generation. How you develop them? I always blame teachers. I always blame institution and education system for what we are facing today. Whether in terms of politics or in terms of communication or journalism or parliament or whatever is situation today we are facing is because of the very defective educations we have been brought up. We have never been told the right things. Anything basic thing you need to read. Okay. We have today 2 lakhs unemployable MBAs in the industry. They have a diploma on degrees, but the bosses of the company says that we have interviewed them. They are not employable. They can't communicate. I cannot give them job at the risk of my company. They have degrees and diploma, but they can't stand any question. They can't face any kind of crisis. They can't solve any problem. They have solved only those 6 questions in their exam and passed out. That's it. They don't know the 7th question. So this is our responsibility as an institute. Teachers or whatever institution or a management. But we are responsible for his bringing up. It's like that you are the parents. At least you are educated parents. You are not emotional parents who will accept every weakness of his child and ask him to grow the way he wants to grow. So you have and we have more responsibilities towards our children. And I'm sure that looking into the quality of the faculty members and being here, you are also joining us the same way, the way we are also trying at Islingwoods. And I wish you all the best. Anything from me, my side, from Nasir's side, I can tell you, we are always there to be with you, to guide, to participate, or give suggestions, except money. Thank you.
Nasiruddin Shah.
This is. I thought I was going to surprise Carol with the interview story. I thought she might have forgotten it. I remember it very well. The fact that I had a butter chicken and a tandoori roti, I also remember. She probably had only a lemonade or something. But what I have carried from that interview, it was one of the first I had done, I think, one film at that time. This was 75, 76. Nishant and Junoon. And what I do remember is the compassion with which Carol asked me the questions and the attentiveness with which she listened to the answers. I have to say that in the next 39 years of giving tiresome interviews, I have probably never come across that kind of an attitude in an interviewer again, which I think is a terrible thing. A lot of the time you're being asked a question and the interviewer is fiddling around with a slip of paper somewhere, not even listening to what you're saying, nodding in an automatic manner. So that's about the only thing that I can say, which would, to my mind, be the requirement of a good journalist. Now, obviously one can't expect a journalist to get involved with every single person he interviews, like you can't expect a doctor to get involved with every single patient he treats. But the doctor may not get emotionally involved, but at least he's attentive. that is a quality I find lacking in a lot of the journalists who pursue their professions in our country, and are only a lot of the time waiting for the apt line. Anyway, this is not an occasion to go into a litany of complaints against the quality of journalism in our country. It's an occasion for celebration, and it's an occasion of joy and wonder. When I was a student in school, I was very poor in class,